Good morning. 1 in 150 children will be diagnosed with autism, a disorder that society needs to have a general information about while out in public. Hello, my name is William Taylor. Today we are going to talk about what autism is, autism life changes, and footnotes from a father with 2 children with autism. First, I would like to talk about what autism is. Autism is a general term that used to group several different childhood developmental disorders together. The 2 I'd like to talk about today, which are you'll see more predominant in society, would be autism spectrum disorder and Asperger's. First, I'm going to talk about autism spectrum disorder. Autism spectrum disorder is like a scale. Depending on how severe your child's autism is how they fit onto that spectrum or that scale. My children tend to fit on the moderate to high portion of that scale due to emotional, physical, and mental issues when it comes to education. Now, Asperger's is predominantly focuses on a communicational or a behavioral level of autism, which is it affects how they talk to you and what they'll tell you or how they'll tell you and how their reaction will be to the emotions they're dealing with. Now that we have a general idea of autism and the 2 predominant disorders, let's talk about life changes in autism. Autism affects the home drastically. You have to pretty much mold your life around your children. It consists of, even on the lower end of the spectrum or Asperger's, it consists of 40 hours a week of therapy, which encompasses occupational therapy and behavioral therapy. As you can see, being a military father, this is a very difficult task. It's actually kept my wife from working for the last 9 years. Now that I've talked a little bit about life changes in autism, now I would like to talk about footnotes of a father with 2 children with autism. It, like I said earlier, it pretty much takes over your life. Just this morning, I had bought my oldest daughter, which fits in that moderately high, but as she gets older, it's going to move towards Asperger's. I had bought her a beanbag chair, and come to find out last night, she had opened that beanbag chair and made it snow in her room. And one of the things that I have to get her around that, a normal child, you'd say, oh, that's bad, and let's get it all cleaned up and don't do it again. Well, with my child, a situation like that, it's almost like coaching. You have to show her what to do. You have to explain the steps. You have to explain why it's wrong, what the object is really used for, and so on and so forth. So it's like every time something happens that you disagree with, and instead of being a parent, you almost have to be a coach at the same time. This is it takes a lot out of me. It takes a lot out of my wife, but we wouldn't change anything for the world. Now, today I've talked about what autism is, life changes in autism, and footnotes from a father with 2 children with autism. I hope you've learned something from me and kind of could look in society and know that the children with autism are still beautiful kids. Have a great day.